Batman the Animated Series. It's considered by many one of the greatest US cartoon series ever made. Well, for now at least.
Nickelodeon presents The Legend of Korra.
So soon! So soon! You may remember at the end of last year I announced I finally got an Xbox 360. Is it just me or things look different around here? Well anyway, I finally got an Xbox 360 alongside Kinect and 3 bonus games. 2 of which I haven't even opened yet. And probably never will. Now you're probably asking me, Enigma, why bring up Batman the Animated Series in the Xbox 360? To which I respond, you don't play games, do you? Arkham Asylum! This is one of the first games I bought after getting my 360, after being amazed by the demo, and I feel it's only fitting for my first Xbox 360 review. When it was announced that a no-name company called Rocksteady was developing a third-person Batman game, people got skeptic. And I don't know why. It's not like comic book video games have a bad track record. As we all know, comic book video games are well-designed, well-polished, and usually designed with heart instead of just wanting to make a quick buck. A lot of these are jokes. When finally released in 2009, however, the game was met with praise and critical acclaim. Hell, instead of Arkham Asylum, the game could have just been called Batman, the Animated Series, the game, and it still would have sold as well. The statement isn't even a misnomer, as the game would see crew members of the animated series come on board, including lead writer Paul Dini and voice actors Kevin Conroy and Luke Skywalker himself, Mark Hamill, reprising his role as the Joker. So the game opens up on Batman sending the captured Joker back to Arkham Asylum for the 1027th time. 3 more times he gets a free small sundae. And then we see Batman escorting the guards as they take the laughing maniac back to his cell. Well, this isn't so great. I don't know why everyone's so high about this. Whoa! Fighting time! Something's missing. The first gameplay aspect we're introduced to is the basic brawling, which just involves hitting X and when it's called upon, Y to counter. The main goal of these random beat-ups is to raise your combo, thus allows for more XP, which itself allows for future upgrades. Not to mention the combat is very fun to watch, especially the close-up when he gets to throw that final punch. The second aspect is that of detective work. Using detective mode, Batman is able to find evidence, track down people, look through walls, as well as finding out if enemies are armed or not. The only problem with detective mode is that it's too good. This mechanic serves the game so well there actually is no reason not to use it other than everyone appearing as Dayglow skeletons. It also serves the third aspect extremely well, stealth. There are pieces of the game where Batman is in a room surrounded by armed henchmen. This requires bats to hang from the rafters high in air ducts and maintenance tunnels. There's something about gliding down and knocking out a henchman that feels really satisfying, although not as good as grabbing a henchman and dangling them from a statue. The main campaign will last around 8 to 10 hours, but trust me when I say there's so much more than that, including interview tapes and Arkham history tablets. But the most significant trinkets are the Riddler trophies, laid out by the Riddler himself, Mr. Enigma. Shut up! Remember games like Metroid and Zelda that showed awesome items just out of your reach? Well, Arkham Asylum does it with the Riddler trophies, just leaving them out of your reach until you get the necessary items. Unfortunately, just like Zelda and Metroid, by the time you've gotten the item, you've probably forgotten about the trophy anyway. Of course, being Batman, you obviously have an arsenal full of gadgets and weapons. Sadly, no shark repellent spray, but instead we have the standard grappling hook and batarang, exploding gel, hook shots, and of course, data hackers. Arkham Asylum would see a large amount of famous characters make an appearance, including Harley Quinn, Bane, and yes, Poison Ivy. Not voiced by Uma Thurman though, I can't really understand why. Boss battles, however, are another story. Outside of Bane and Ivy, we really don't fight the main villains head on, with no exception being the sewage stage involving Killer Croc. However, we do get a Juggernaut boss battle no less than half a dozen times, which usually involves throwing a batarang in their face and letting them crash into a wall. My question to you is, where's Mr. Freeze? Or the Penguin? The most interesting part of the game are the Scarecrow segments, which drive Bruce down to the deepest part of his subconscious, including reliving the horrifying moment when his life changed forever. In fact, just watch it.
Hold it there, man.
Please, there's no need for this.
Stay where you are. I'll shoot.
I'll give you whatever you want.
Tom! Oh God, Tom!
Be quiet, lady. Just shut up. Give me.
Stay away from me! Run! Mommy!
The Scarecrow segments usually involve Batman transversing over a 2.5D plane, avoiding the demonic being's gaze. There's even a part where the game seems to glitch out, start again from the beginning with the roles reversed, with you playing as the Joker, and then failing the mission because you didn't use the middle stick fast enough. Wrap your mind around that. Another character introduced is Dr. Penelope Young, voiced by Chris Summer. I didn't really care for her, as her and her voice remind me of no one except that A-grade bitch Valerie Gray from Danny Phantom, so understand why I had no sympathy for her when she was met with the wrong end of a Joker birthday gift, spoiler alert. But understand this, Batman Arkham Asylum is without a doubt one of the best comic book video games ever made. This game just stomps all over every other comic book game in existence, especially the tightest made Dredge. So, you're probably wondering why I'm reviewing Arkham Asylum and not its sequel, Arkham City. Well, the truth is, I don't actually have Arkham City, and probably won't for a little while. Why? Because I'm kind of waiting for it to be released on this other console. Yeah, I know. As of right now, Arkham Asylum is available on PS3, Xbox 360, and the PC. As for the consoles, which version's better? Well, it's hard to say. The controls are the same, and everything else pretty much is the same. Albeit the PS3 has a little slightly better graphic edge. But ultimately, both versions are pretty much the same, which is fine. Although it should be noted that the PS3 version does require a 1.1GB install to the hard drive. Well folks, thank you for watching my Arkham Asylum review, and we'll see you again next time. I think I've broken this. I think I've broken the case. Fucking minutes.